Ties between Seoul and Tokyo have soured in recent weeks over a number of issues related to Japan's wartime history. With diplomatic tensions heightening, ordinary citizens representing both countries held a forum as part of efforts to foster mutual understanding. And our Kim Min-ji has more on this report filmed on his smartphone.
Despite the deepening divide between South Korea and Japan over historical issues, efforts are continuously being made at a private level to help develop future-oriented relations between the two countries. This forum, which invites 50 civilian representatives from all walks of life from each country, is one platform that allows participants to share their insights and experiences to encourage mutual understanding and trust. Co-hosted by the Korea Foundation, Seoul National University, and Waseda University, the forum is now in its second year.
The sour ties between South Korea and Japan is no longer a secret. They're having difficulty finding common ground on the diplomatic front. At times like this, private and civilian exchanges are especially important. We're hoping people can work through their differences during the event, which in turn could provide support for the government.
Bilateral ties further strained recently after Seoul decided to dissolve a foundation funded by Tokyo to compensate the South Korean victims forced into sexual slavery by Japanese soldiers during the Second World War, not to mention a court ruling in favor of South Korean laborers forced to work during Japan's colonial rule. The situation gave participants more than enough to talk about, with heated debates on various issues, including factors driving a wedge between the two countries and ways to overcome the disputes at a civilian level. They also discussed areas on which they can cooperate, such as North Korea issues, sharing knowledge and coming up with measures to tackle social issues like their country's low birth rates, as well as promoting further private exchanges in various sectors.
Because the talks are limited to 50 people from each side, it probably has little impact now. But if such talks continue every year with more participants join and they find middle point, I believe it could set the groundwork for the younger generation to build upon.
Many young Japanese don't have a bad image of South Korea as they like K-pop and K-beauty and aren't that interested in politics. In that sense, if the participants return home and share what was discussed here with their friends, I believe it could be an opportunity to foster better understanding.
The participants saw eye to eye that such channels need to be expanded, regardless of diplomatic friction. They agreed that stepping up exchanges and getting more people engaged and interested is key, because at the end of the day, decision-making at the top level is heavily influenced by public opinion. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News, Chiba.